Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie. Well, welcome back to my yarn room. And today, I thought I would come on here and show you a stitch that you can do using the basics that I taught in previous videos. So, I hope you're excited because I am. Today I'm going to teach the corner to corner. A lot of patterns will call it the C number 2 C. Yeah. But it's corner to corner. And the reason why it's called that is because you work it from corner to corner. Okay? Makes sense to me. So, you get your yarn. I'm just using a big twist value pink color. I don't even know what color name it is. Medium rose. Okay, so get your yarn. Number 4 worsted weight. You can use whatever yarn you want, whatever yarn you've got. I'm just teaching you how to do this, the stitch, the pattern. Okay? So, I'm going to do my slip knot. And I've just got my first hook I grabbed, which is my Susan Bates K 10.5 6.5 millimeter. I just figured, okay, well, pink yarn, we'll use a green hook. That way you can see better what I'm doing. Okay, so, to start the corner to corner, or better yet, let me say it this way. To start each row of the corner to corner, you start each row with a chain of 6. Okay? That's the only way this is going to work out, is if each row you start it with a chain 6. Okay? Any other time working and during the row, you're going to chain 3. Okay? And I know I've said in previous videos that I do not like the chain 3. Well, with this, it don't work unless you do a chain 3. Alright. Now, there's variations of this, but I'm going to show you the variation that I like. Alright, so we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if you paid attention, you seen when I chained 3, I put my finger and my thumb on it and held on to that stitch. That's a smart idea to do, because we're going to go in that stitch. We're going to yarn over, and we're going to do a double crochet in that stitch. But I like to flip it over and go through the bump on the back. I don't know, I'm just weird that way. Alright, and then we're going to yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Okay, so we got our chain 3 right here. We got our double crochet right here. We're going to do another double crochet in the next stitch. And then we're going to do another double crochet in the next stitch. If I can get it in there. There we go. Alright. Well, now guess what? That right there, that's your first row of the corner to corner. So, if you get that far, you're done with row 1. Yeah, just one little square with a chain 3 right here on the end. That's it. Now, here's the trick also with a corner to corner. Each row, you want to flip your work. Okay? Now, the way I'm going to do it, y'all might not do it the way I do it, but this is the way I do it. I'm going to, starting on row 2, so we're going to chain our 6. There's 3. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to pinch that, and then I'm going to chain 3 more. Okay? I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to turn it. And then that third one, I'm going to do a double crochet. Now, did you hear when I said I'm going to turn it? When you turn it like that to do the bump on the back, well, it automatically turns your work. So I'm going to yarn over, I'm going to do another double crochet. And I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to do another double crochet. And I'm working on in the bump on the back. Okay, so on this one, we got the same thing we got this one. We got our 3 double crochets and we got our chain 3 turning right here, okay? So, what do we do now on row 2? The next step on row 2 is right here on this chain 3. This is why you turn your work. We're going to bring it up, go in that chain 3 space, and do a slip stitch. Okay? Then, like I said, we ain't done with row 2, so we just going to do a chain 3. Okay? Now, we're going to put 3 double crochets with it. And we're done with row 2. Yeah, that easy. Row 2, see, row 1's going this way. Let me get back in the frame. Row 1's going this way. Row 2, both of them are going this way. And we've got our chain 3 here, and we got our chain 3 here. So, done with row 2. I'm only going to do 3 rows, and then I'm going to show you how to shorten it. Okay, so we're done with row 2. Now we got a chain 3, or 6. Gosh, because we're starting on another row. Okay, I did my 3. I'm going to pinch it right there. And then I'm going to chain 3 more. That's important. Every single row, when you start a new row, you want to chain 6. Alright, now where we pinched it, I'm going to turn it over and we're going to work a double crochet. And see, when we turn it over and work on the bumps on the back, we're automatically turning our work. Okay, so we're going to do another double crochet in the next bump. And then we're going to do another double crochet in the next bump. Okay, and because we turned our work to work on the bump on the back, well, if we put it up like this, there's that chain 3 of that previous row on the tops right here. Well, what do you know? We're going to go right into that chain 3 space, and we're going to do a slip stitch. Then we're going to chain 3. See how it's looking? Get it back over here. Alright, now we got to work our 3 double crochets. Okay, and right here's our other slip stitch because we turned it and worked on the bump in the back. there's always, well, I can't say there's always a reason for my madness, but most of the time there is a reason for my madness. Just bear with me. I'm a little bit Fruit Loops. We're going to slip stitch into that chain 3 right there, and then we're going to chain 3. And then we got to work our 3 double crochets beside of our chain 3. My yarn keeps wanting to slide. Okay. I know it's a little blurry, but I'm hoping you can still see what I'm doing. I apologize about that. Okay, now, like I said, I'm only going to do 3 rows. Okay? So, this is how you shorten it back down. Say you making it for a twin size bed. Okay, well, you're going to keep going on these rows until your line right here or right here is the width of what you need. Okay, get out your measuring tape. I use mine quite a bit. That's why I said in that Notions pouch video that measuring tape is pretty important. If you're making garments, you got to measure around your body to make sure that it's going to fit. Doing a blanket in this, you got to measure, make sure it's going to fit. Alright, so the way now that we're going to bring it back down is like this. Okay, so we just finished this row. Okay, so we got to turn it. Let me get my yarn right. I like it over behind, so. Okay. Now, when we turn it, our loop is right here. So, that means we have to get over to that. So, we're going to go in that stitch and do a slip stitch. We're going to go in that stitch and do a slip stitch. And then we're right here at the chain 3, so we're going to do a slip stitch into the chain 3. Turn it up this way. Do our chain 3. And then we can do our 3 double crochets. Okay, now we up here at this chain 3, so we're going to slip stitch into it. We're going to do our chain 3 because we're still working that row. Okay, then we're going to do our 3 double crochets beside of our chain 3. Okay, now we're back up here at this chain 3, so we're going to slip stitch into it. But now, we don't want to do another one up here. We want to make it square. So what do we got to do? Well, we got to turn our work. And because we're squaring it off, we don't do a chain 3 or a chain 6. Sorry, I don't even know what I'm talking about half the time. Okay. So, we're gonna go right here. And we're gonna slip stitch. And we're gonna go right here in the next stitch. And we're gonna slip stitch. And we're right here back at the chain 3. So we're gonna slip stitch into the chain 3. And then we're gonna chain 3. Okay, then we gotta work our 3 double crochets. Alright, and see, right here, there's that chain 3. So, we got to slip stitch into it. And then you chain 1, pull your loop. Well, mine's a little wonky right now, but we just made a square. Now, if you want to make them small and sew them together and make a blanket, I think it'd be beautiful. Just beautiful. You can do them all the same color. You can do them different colors. You can border them in whatever color you want. Say, like, if you do all of them in pink, you can border them in purple. You can do them all different colors and border them in, say, like a neutral, like a white or a black. Totally your choice. But you keep working your rows until you get it the big size that you want, however big you want, for whatever reason you're making it. Then you start slip stitching in and closing it off. I just did a little swatch just to show you how to do the stitch. I think it's a beautiful stitch. Matter of fact, I made my daughter a blanket, or Afghan, whatever you want to call it, out of this stitch with, I think it was 4 different colors. I think I did like an orange, a goldish yellow, like a lime green, and a turquoise. And I think I did like 15 rows of each color. And it didn't take that long to finish the blanket. And honestly, I thought that it looked just gorgeous. So, do your stuff. My ring keeps turning. Okay. Do your rows to get it as big as you want it. And then start working it in. And that's why it's called the corner to corner. Because you work from one corner all the way to the other corner. I think it's ingenious. Alright, so that's going to be all for today. And like I said, tell everybody about my channel. And see if anybody wants to subscribe. When I reach 100, I'm going to have a giveaway. And one lucky person is going to win some pretty cool stuff. Alright, so like this video if you like this video. Leave a comment if you want to. Excuse me. My email address is in the description box if you want to email me anything. If you do anything using this, send me a picture of my email. I love it. Alright. Well, I guess I will see you when I see you. Bye, y'all.